Hey there, it's your good friend James Knight here. Now, a lot of you guys, I know that you're struggling to make your first dollar in the market, and we brought a special guest here. The special guest is, well, we have Christy introduce it. But a lot of you guys, this is a different way that I've never heard to actually make money online, and it seems like even if you're a newbie or an advanced person, you can actually use this tactic, and it works like wildfire. So you guys are actually wondering how this actually works. Well, we're going to give you a quick demonstration, a lot of learning here. It's a free webinar for everybody to actually learn this. And Christy, can you introduce our surprise guest?
Yeah, our surprise guest is Frankie Torres from Puerto Rico. And Frankie actually was challenged by someone close to him to make some money in a certain amount of time. And you're going to hear exactly how he did that. Hi, Frankie.
Hi, Christy and James. Thank you for having me here.
I'm so glad to see you. I've been talking to you on Skype. It's so nice to have you here. We're so excited to hear.
Frankie, I was going to ask you real quick. Now, it's like 25, 27 degrees here, and I'm like, I hate the cold. And I'm from the Florida Keys. What's the temperature in Puerto Rico?
It's like 88, something like that.
Yeah, I'm from the Florida Keys. That's how I used to live. I used to live in like shorts, no shirt, no socks, no shoes. So that must be so cool. I wish. I mean, I'm like a Southern boy. You know, I like the island life. But I tell you, that is the coolest thing, really.
Yeah.
So your wife actually
go to the beach here.
Yeah. So your wife challenged you. How did that actually really? How did that start off? Did she just say, "Hey, you weren't making any money online," or "Here's my challenge," or how did that start?
Well, the thing is, she's been watching me making money online for a few years now, and well, we were talking about all other people that are struggling to make money online. You know, we were filing the taxes, and that's how the conversation went on. And when we were talking, she said like, let's make a bet, and I was interested because I like bets. And she said, I'll make you a challenge. And I said, what is it about? And she said, I'll challenge to make for you to make $100 net in 7 days. So I was like, wow, okay, let's do this. So I said, what are we going to bet? And she said, well, if you lose, you'll have to cook for a whole week. Yeah, she knows I hate it, so that's why she said that. And I said, well, if you lose, then you'll have to give me massages for every night for a whole week too. So that's how the bet was on. We shook hands, and that's how it started. And well, you know, that's how we started the bet from that moment on.
Okay, so what did you do? What was the first thing you did to and you told us how much money did you make in 7 days, 8 days?
8 days. I made a total of $196.
Wow, that's almost $200 in 7 days. Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so you went twice over the bet. Okay, so what was the first thing you did, Frankie?
Well, at first, she had some terms which I had to work under. So she knows I have already existing traffic, websites, products. So she said all of that was out. You know, I had to start from absolute scratch. So and she allowed me to use only $20. So it was tough. It was not something that a walk in the park for me, because I wasn't talking about. I mean, I wasn't thinking about how it was gonna go. So then I started thinking about all those methods that I've used before. You know, affiliate marketing, product creation, and all that. And I said, well, everything is out. You know, because I mean, affiliate marketing is out, and pay-per-click and CPA and all that stuff, because that takes a long time to receive money. I needed fast money and fast traffic as well. So I said, well, I have to do something of my own. I have to create a product, but it has to be simple, because it cannot take me a long time to create. So I did something of my own. I did my own product, and it was very simple. It took me only 1 day to create, and it took me actually a few hours. It wasn't a long day of product creation. So then that was done, and I created a sales page. It was very easy too. It took me another day, which was 2 days in total, to create the sales page and on the product I created. So I was then I started brainstorming and again because I needed fast traffic and it needed to be targeted as well. So I started brainstorming about possible ways to get traffic fast and targeted. So I thought about pay-per-click, but it was risky because I had only 20 bucks and I needed to spend it on domain name and the hosting account. So pay-per-click was out. Then I thought about JV partners, but that wasn't allowed. She told me that. So what was left was what I call smart offline advertising. So I used that, and like I said before, 8 days later, I had already made $196.
That's
And
amazing.
well, yeah, in the first 3 days, I had already made $126. So that's how I won the bet. So she had to give me massages every single night for a whole week.
That's awesome. So what did you who did you target and how did you make that money?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you well.
Who did you what business, what kind of business, and what was your product about?
Well, my product was about building muscle, but it wasn't very general. It was about recipes on how to build muscle, and I promoted it offline, and that's well, that's what smart offline advertising is, and that's what I'm going to talk about on the course. I mean, on the report because it's not a course it's not on video. It's a short PDF that people can read in about 30 minutes, and they get started quickly.
So they can read your course and then go out and do it. Or they can do it they can start on it that same day is what you're saying. And
Exactly.
so from what I understand, you talked to a business owner and it was a gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you left flyers in there and it led them back to your recipe book and boom, 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 you made all this money from just that simple, easy to follow recipe of your own, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That
Yeah.
is awesome. That is. And you're coming out with this strategy. And when is it coming out, Frankie?
Well, the strategy is coming out on April 7th.
April 7th. Okay, so if somebody wanted to copy what you did, but they didn't know anything about muscle building, what else could they do?
Well, they don't have to come up with something of their own because I'm going to include as a bonus what I used to make this money. So I'm going to include that as well so they can plug in and play quickly, like I like to say. They only have to include their own PayPal button code and they're ready to go. They only need to go out and promote the product.
That's
Going
amazing. So he's basically giving you a business in a box. He's giving you his whole course. He's giving you the flyers, the sales page, everything, and all you got to do is just do exactly what he does, and hopefully you get the same results and make $200 or more. Am I right, Frankie?
Yeah, exactly. It's very easy to do this money with this.
That's awesome. So it's like you don't even have to even talk to anybody really. All you do is just drop the flyers up there and go, and then it just they just go. So how is it online that they get their PDF or get their course?
Yeah, they get it. They can get it online. I mean, you know, I mean, are you saying that how the customer gets the
Yeah, when
course?
they see the flyer and they
All
say,
right.
hey, I want this, how do they proceed next?
Oh yeah, they visit the sales page, which is going to be a domain name or you know on the internet. So
That's
it's going to
cool.
be online sales. Yeah, and they're going to receive that on PayPal.
That's
PayPal.
cool. So you supply them with the sales page, you supply them with the product itself. I mean, so it's everything's done for them, and all they have to do is plug in their PayPal account, and they get money like that.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
probably easiest. You know what? That's perfect. You know, Christy, that's perfect for a newbie that doesn't know how to do anything at all. But all they have to do is link a PayPal, and they got a business in the box. What do you think, Christy?
Yeah, I think this is a perfect marriage between offline and online. And you really, like you said, Frankie didn't have to go in and really ask anybody to buy anything. You know, I mean, all he had to do, I guess, is just say, "Can I leave these flyers here?" And the rest was all online. You didn't really have to sell anybody. The flyers sold themselves, right, Frankie?
Yeah, exactly. And the best thing is that they don't need to talk to anyone. You know, it's offline, and when we talk about offline, people are scared because they are shy, or maybe they don't like talking to people like that about living. I mean, promoting products. But the thing is that they don't need to talk to anyone. And I mentioned a few ways on how to do this, and
Uh-huh.
well, one way they can do this is talking directly to the gym owner. Or, that's an example because they can visit different places or businesses, but that's one way they can do it. They can go to the gym owner and talk. Hey, like you said, can I leave these flyers here? And that's all they have to say. And there are different ways that I talk about on the report as well on the product that they don't have to talk to absolutely anyone. So that's the best thing about this.
That is the best thing about this because,
Mhm.
yeah, that's perfect. I think it's a 2 thumbs up. What do you think, James?
You know what? I like it because so you're actually giving them what inside there. You're actually giving them your sales page or a copy of the flyer. You're giving them actually the product itself with all the recipes. Am I right, Frankie?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, and then so they're getting basically they're getting the whole thing right there. So they don't have to make another product. They don't have to make a sales page. They don't have to do anything. All they got to do is to take what you had and follow the instructions, and hopefully they'll make 200 bucks or more at the end of the week. And
Yeah.
really, if you want to make more than that, I guess you just scale it up and even hit more gyms. Is that really what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I say, and I explain that on the course as well.
That's excellent. Anybody that I guess, what would you say to the person that's sitting on the fence and wondering, you know, what is this for me? What would you say to them, Frankie?
Well, there are different ways to make money online, and that's true. But the thing is, this course is about making fast money and very easily. Like you said, it is all here. They just have to put it up together and start promoting the product, and then it's all done for them already. They just need to plug in and play. And the thing is also that I explain on the course how to scale this up to a full-time income, and that's also a plus here because they are going to build a list, and that's optional. But I also teach them how to do this. They can build a list of buyers, and that's the key here because you know that buyers are always regular income that you can receive every single month, and I teach them how to do this as well.
Wow, so you're actually saying that after they purchase from you, you can actually sell them more products, such as because you already have the recipes that are already there, so they don't have to make their own recipe book or recipes. You can actually sell them more stuff, let's say like supplements or something like that. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And
that's
Amazing.
yeah,
And you
the
know
thing
what? And
here
that's a
is
continuous price because one thing about it is that when you're selling supplements, it's on a monthly basis. So after they clear out the first month, now you got them for the next month and next month. So a customer can actually not be maybe $1,000 customer at the end of the year. I mean, this is
that's right.
huge. I
Yeah,
gotta tell you, I really like this concept. What do you think, Christy?
I really do, and I know exactly what Frankie's saying about making fast cash. I mean, there's sometimes when you have an unexpected bill come up, and if you have to make fast cash within a week, I mean, Frankie's telling you exactly how to do it, and you can make what he made, or he tells you how to scale it up, and you could, I mean, think about how many gyms are in your town, you know, and you've already got the product. You don't have to do anything, really, except put it out there. So I think he's really over-delivered here, James.
A business in the box. You got the recipes made for you, so that all you have to do, he gives you everything. All you got to do is put the flyers out, and if you don't, and you don't have to talk to anybody. Okay, so everybody's going to wonder how much is your front end course.
well, it's only $7.
$7. That is amazing. That's under $10. I've said it before. Anything that's under $10, I grab. One of the reasons is because if you learn one thing, it's well worth it. I'm going to tell you, I love the product. I'm gonna tell you, the thing about it is that what's nice about it is that anybody that's shy out there, you don't like to talk, you don't have to talk. All you do is put the flyers on the front desk, go on, and then collect the money and have it hit your PayPal account like that. Fantastic. I'm gonna tell you, Christy, I know you have the thought of the day. Can you please tell us that?
I do, and I wanted to say again, Frankie told us that he made 18 sales in his first 3 days. So this really, really works.
And $200 or $196 in 7 or 8 days. That's fantastic. I'm telling you, this is rinse and repeat.
Yeah, this is not theory. This is something Frankie actually did, and he's telling you exactly what to do. All you have to do is just repeat it. And the thought for today is Vince Lombardi. I love football, and I always love Vince Lombardi. He said the difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. So all you have to do, buy Frankie's product, take action. Take action. That's it. So glad to have you here, Frankie, with us. Really appreciate you being here.
All right, Frankie. I'll talk to you later. You have a great one. Great product. I totally appreciate you being on here.
Okay, thank you, guys.
All right.
Later on.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.